Hello everyone, welcome back to my class. This is grade 5th math. In today's video, let us learn the topic relationship between points and lines. This is page number 109, chapter 7. How many lines can be drawn through a point X? See this figure. Okay. So how many lines can be drawn through a point X? We can draw an infinite number of lines passing through this point. Here, an infinite number of lines passing through this point. See. Okay. Turn your page, page number 110. Lines that pass through the same point are known as concurrent lines. Lines that pass through the same point are known as concurrent lines. Okay. Next, collinear points. Collinear points. If three or more points lie in a straight line, the points are said to be collinear points. Okay. If three or more points lie in a straight line, the points are said to be collinear points. Okay. So see here. 1, 2, 3. 3 or more points lie in a straight line. The points are said to be collinear points. Okay. So see, remember box. An unlimited number of lines can pass through a single point. An unlimited number of lines can pass through a single point. Okay. Next, x comma y and z are points on xy. X comma y and z are points on xy. Point y is between points x and z. Point y is between point x and z. X comma y and z are collinear points. X comma y and z are collinear points. Next, let us come to the next concept, non-collinear points. Okay, non-collinear points. 3 points not lying on the same straight line are called the non-collinear points. Okay, so here how many points? 3 points A, B, C not lying on the same straight line are called non-collinear points. So they are not lying on the same straight line, so are called non-collinear points. Okay. Only 3 lines can be drawn through 3 non-collinear points. Okay, so only 3 lines can be drawn through 3 non-collinear points. A comma B and C are non-collinear points because they are not lying on the same straight line. Okay, so they are non-collinear points. Okay, so collinear points, non-collinear points. So we have completed this 2 topic. Okay. Let us move to the next topic, plane. Okay, plane. In mathematics, the concept of a plane is an abstract concept. Okay, so in mathematics term, the concept of a plane is an abstract concept. The flat surface of a table suggests a portion of a plane. Imagine the surface of the table is extended in all directions. What we will get? We will get a plane. Okay, so we will get a plane. So a plane is a flat surface that goes on endlessly or extends indefinitely in all directions. Okay, see here. So a plane is a flat surface that goes on endlessly, okay, or extends indefinitely in all direction. See here. It goes endlessly or extend indefinitely in all directions. Okay. Remember box. 3 non-collinear points can determine a plane. Okay. So how many non-collinear points can determine a plane? 3 non-collinear points. Okay. So 3 non-collinear points can determine a plane. Next, a line and point can also determine a plane. A line and a point can also determine a plane. Okay. So next point, page number 111. A plane is a collection of an infinite number of points. Okay, a plane is a collection of an infinite number of points. Last point, a plane contains an unlimited number of lines, comma, line segments and rays. Okay, so a plane contains unlimited number of lines, unlimited number of line segments and rays. Okay. So these are the concept: collinear points, non-collinear points, plane. Okay. So in the next class, I will be doing the continuation of exercise 7.1. I hope you understood the concept. Thank you.